Coming up next, some college students tackle an issue plaguing many urban communities.
And we hope that the partnership between Cougar Chefs and the Third Ward community will improve the eating habits of families.
Details on a program that could help bring healthy food to the Third Ward. Visions? We'll be right back. Houston's Third Ward is filled with history and boasts a proud and storied past. But for the residents of that near downtown community, finding access to nutritious food has been a long-standing challenge. But leave it to some enterprising University of Houston students to cook up a possible solution. Their idea won a competition offering college students a shot at fixing problems faced by local communities. Joining us now to talk about their project, Tong La Jr., he's a senior at the University of Houston, and Brinda Penmetsa, a University of Houston freshman. Welcome, both of you.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for joining us. So, Tom, let's start with you. Tell us about this project. What is it called, and how did it come about?
So we are part of the Cougar Chefs program. We started last August. For me personally, and also for Brinda, we noticed that at the university thousands of students don't have to worry about where they get their food every day, but right next door in the Third Ward, families, single-parent families, they have to go to fast food restaurants, convenience stores to get their food, which is really a not nutritious option. This has been a long-standing problem, as you said.
And Brinda, so to correct this issue of food deserts, which is something a lot of community leaders have tried to tackle, what was y'all's idea?
Well, our idea was not to just really reinvent the wheel, but help existing programs through incorporating UH students in the process, because we really feel like, as students, it's not just our responsibility to walk across the stage and get a degree, but really make an impact on the community we live in. And so we feel like that with the implementation of nutrition education workshops and food recovery on campus, that we could make this happen.
So what are you guys wanting to do on the ground?
So with the program, we would collect food from our two campus dining facilities, Cougar Woods and Fresh Food Company, and then we would take all that food to our hotel and restaurant management kitchens to remake it into fresh meals. And twice a week, every single week for an entire year, we would deliver these meals to families in the Third Ward. And also with educational workshops, we would host at least 2 to 3 workshops every month inside the Third Ward, and also we would also host workshops at the university for students.
And the goal with that would be to have about 10 workshops, 5 in the fall, 5 in the spring. And the way it would work, we'd not only have them for the community, but also for students, because of course, as students, we need to find better ways to provide meals for ourselves in order to study well.
And your idea was so well received that you actually won some grant money. Tell us about that.
So we actually attended the Clinton Global Initiative University Conference recently in March, and I can honestly say it was one of the best experiences. And we're both actually in the Bonner Leaders Program, and it's really been a great support system. So with the grant money, we applied in the fall, and it was for the Resolution Project. And what it was they just wanted to see if they could fund students and allow students to join their fellow program, and there are about 200 applicants and then 15 winners. So we were one of the 15, and we're happy to say that we are the first
Texas team.
All right, go Cougs, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So will you use the money to actually push out this food recycling program and kind of remaking the fresh food? Is that already established? Do you already have it delivered yet, or is that something that's coming up in the next couple of months?
No, so we're actually working on developing that structure. So we have some things in place that allow us to determine where some of the money would go, but we're kind of working with faculty and staff and community partners to determine how to allocate that money for the nutrition education workshops.
And Tong, I know this is your senior year, so are you hoping this will live on sort of after you leave the University of Houston and the project will make a lasting impact in the community?
Oh, definitely. Just one of my mottos, we just want to make an idea into impact. And for me, I've always been looking for an opportunity at U of H to give back, because the university has given me so much in terms of scholarships, support through the Bonner Leaders Program, the Honors College, which I'm a student of, and I really hope this program kicks off. We plan to start this September. For me, it's really exciting because I get to contribute a little bit to the university.
And really, I mean, the food desert problem is such a serious problem. I know, like, Houston City Council folks have been trying to get involved, and they're trying to encourage grocery stores to open in these underserved communities, and getting that done is very, very difficult. So to have be able to access the university's resources for that community is a great testament to what you guys have come up with.
Yeah, and we really feel like, you know, our Bonner director always says, be ashamed to graduate until you have won some victory for the people of Houston. And we feel like through this program, it's addressing such an important need of the community, and we have resources with faculty, staff who have experience, whether it's with the Houston Food Bank or teaching nutrition, and there are students that would really benefit from this program. So, for example, if they're hotel restaurant management students, not only are they building career experience through their resume, but they're impacting the community, which is really powerful because it's service learning that's meaningful for their futures.
Any idea when you start serving families, how many families you're going to start with?
As many as possible.
Yeah. That's the goal. So.
Yeah.
And then you're saying that you'll start it in the fall, but there must be a lot of work leading up to that, because I'm sure you're going to have to make sure it follows regulation and...
Right. So with regulations, we are working on becoming a campus kitchen chapter, which is one of the grant video competitions that we recently won. And they have a lot of great structures in place. That's been going on since 2001. They have over 40 chapters across the nation, and they have serve-safe programs that would ensure that students are properly handling food to keep all the safety in check.
And then after you graduate, you'll still come back and help out, right? Maybe as a volunteer?
Oh, definitely. I would be part of the leadership team, just making sure this program continues on.
Well, you guys have done the Cougars proud. Great examples of the students the university's turning out. Best of luck to your program, and hopefully we'll see it in fruition this fall.
Yeah, thank
you so much, Michelle.
All right, thank you so much.